Many people running local AI use Ollama, LM Studio, Open WebUI, or heaps of other tools for model switching. And those tools work fine. But they come with some overhead. Duplicate model storage across backends, multiple containers to manage, and a layer of abstraction sitting between you and the Llama.cpp, which is the underlying force behind most of these tooling. What if you could do all of that model switching natively inside Llama.cpp itself with no extra tools? That is exactly what Llama.cpp router mode does, and this is what exactly we are going to showcase in this video. This is Fahad Mirza and I welcome you to the channel. If you don't know what Llama.cpp is and how to get it installed, just go to my channel, search with this video easiest llama.cpp and you should be able to get up and running in no time. Any issues, let me know in the comments and happy to share those commands again. Also, if you want to support the channel, please become a member and follow me on X for any AI updates. Before I get into the hands-on demo to show you how to do this thing around model switching, let's first try to understand what exactly is meant by this router mode. Router mode is not a separate project, it is not a plugin, it is built directly into the llama.cpp server binary. 4 flags unlock it, and I will also show you those 4 flags and how you can check it out in your own version. The first is, as you can see on your screen, is models directory, which points the server at a folder of gguf files. The second is models autoload, which registers all models in that folder on startup without loading them into VRAM. The third is models preset, which points to an ini file where you configure per model settings like context size, temperature, and KV cache type. And the fourth is models max, which controls how many models can live in VRAM at the same time. I also want to thank subscriber Michael Brooks, who sent me his own ini file and also gave me this idea of making this video, so thank you again. The last one is model max when 1, the flag, and you get true hot swapping. The server loads the model on first request, and when you switch to a different model, it unloads the first one and loads the new one automatically. So now you know what exactly this router mode is and what we are going to do. For the models, you can have as many as you like, but I'm just going to go with this Quen 3.6 A3B1 and this MTP in 27 billion from Quen 3.6, both from ggml-org quants, which you can find on Hugging Face. You can go with any GGUF models of your own choice. So I'm just going to go to my terminal where I'm running Ubuntu. I have this GPU card, NVIDIA RTX A6000 with 48 GB of VRAM. If you're looking to rent a GPU on very affordable price, you can find the link to Mass Compute in video's description with a discount coupon code of 50% for range of GPUs. Let me quickly show you first my llama.cpp version. You can see that I already have git cloned the repo and I am at the moment using this version, which is from yesterday, so it is fairly recent. And if you want to check that if the llama.cpp on your system supports those flags, you need to run this command, and you can see that it tells us about all of those 4 flags which I mentioned. So you can just run this command in order to make sure that your llama.cpp version has got the support for this router mode. I already have downloaded both of these models, and you can see that towards the end, these are the 2 models which I have already on my disk. You can use any models of your choice from Hugging Face. And now we need to create a configuration file for a model router, and I'm just going to run this command, which primarily just does a cat and creates this models.ini file in the models directory. Let me open it in the VS Code and we will check it out. I'll just go here to show you. You see, this is my models directory. A lot of stuff is already there, including some of the vocabulary files, and then these are some of the GGUI files which I already have downloaded, and this is the models.ini file. Ini is just for initialization. It is a very old simple configuration file format that has been around since early Windows days. So let's focus on the sections here. There is a static section at the top. It is a global default. Every model inherits these settings unless told otherwise. Things like thread count, flash attention, and context size live here. Below that, each model gets its own named section. The name must exactly match the gguf file name without the extension. Anything you put in the model section overrides the global default for that model only. That is the entire mental model you need to visualize in order to get it working. Just combine it with the diagram which I showed you earlier. So that is all the configuration which you need to do. And now let me start that Llama server with router mode. There you go. So the router mode is started with Llama.cpp, but none of the model has been loaded into the VRAM. They have just been registered among other models, if you have any, into your Llama.cpp server, as you can see here. So these are all the available models, and they have been obtained from this preset, which is our ini file. So let me quickly show you the VRAM consumption too. There shouldn't be any. There you go. So nothing is running at the moment. I will just minimize these. I will go to my terminal in the browser, of course, and run this localhost, and that should load our UI. Now this is I believe the best thing here. I will just make it slightly bigger. If you click on this downward arrow, you see that these are all the models available, but these are just available. They haven't been loaded here. By default, it has selected this MTP model. You can just send it any prompt of your choice. Prompt is irrelevant here. We are not testing the model or anything. We are just testing how these models get routed. And you see that now that model has been loaded onto our GPU. Only one, not both. And it is going to give us some response. And it is thinking. It is giving you all the stats around it. And it has thought a lot before agreeing to help me out. Now all you need to do is to just go to this selector and select any other model of your choice. For example, I'll just select now this one, and now you can see that it is unloading and reloading it. Let's check the VRAM consumption. There you go. So it has loaded the second one. The VRAM should jump up because that is slightly higher model, and it is also going to show you here. Though always it's a good practice to open a new chat with a new context and everything. And now the second model is loaded. You can just start talking with it, and I'll just show you to you again. There you go. This model is now loaded, and you can select it and you can go with it. So as soon as I have run that hello again, there you go. So, and you can see the speed. This one was way quicker than the previous one. And of course you can do the comparison around token per second and all that stuff which you want to do. So that's it. That is the router mode for you. Very useful. I think I'll be using it more and more just for the comparisons. Mainly one server, one config file, and you can switch between any model you have on disk without touching a single container. If you found this useful, please hit that subscribe button and become a member of the channel. For more hands-on local AI content, please also follow me on X. See you in the next one.